Hi everyone. Before we start the video, I just want to apologize for not being live yesterday. I had a lot to handle yesterday, and I had a lot going on, you know, and it kind of just took a lot out of me. But anyway, we do have a lot going on with the United States within the next couple of days, including today. And sorry about that. So, number one, we do have a pretty large slight risk of severe storms starting from Texas, going all the way up into parts in Kentucky, and then we have a little of a marginal risk, but then we have another slight risk of severe storms starting in Kentucky and going all the way up into New York. So, starting off with the tornado risk here, a 2% does not exist in that Texas region, but a 2% starts in the really northeastern, like the absolute northeastern part of Texas, all the way up into parts of New York. But there's also a 5% SIG 1 risk in places in Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and even a sliver of New York. When it comes to the wind risk, we have covering the whole region of the slight risk except for the southern part of Texas. And we also have a SIG 1 hail risk. Why is my thing being annoying? Whatever. Scattered severe thunderstorms are likely today across parts of the Ohio Valley into West Virginia and western Pennsylvania / New York, and from the portions of Texas into the lower Mississippi Valley in the mid-south. Damaging winds should be the main threat for most areas, but large hail may occur across portions of Texas. A few tornadoes appear possible in the upper Ohio Valley. Let's get into it. We're also going to talk about the day 4 through 8 outlook, as that is becoming a situation. And I can't believe I just typed it all out and nothing came out of it. You've got to be kidding me. So, I actually like about Copilot is this is awesome. It doesn't take too long to really get going. Anyway, we're going to look at what models we're working on. We're going to come to other things here. We're going to start off from the Ohio Valley, as that's the actual tornado risk is located. And if you guys want a parameter breakdown, then check out Weatherman T. Just not you guys are already on Weatherman T. Whatever. We can do a little quick breakdown of the whatchamacallit, no harm, no foul. We can clearly see capable. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't like the Ohio Valley the way this is situated, but there's nothing better because if we try to use the Northeast, it doesn't cover down in. Does it cover Kentucky? Oh no, it does. We can use the Northeast. Okay. Cape isn't going to be that high, or shouldn't be that high. We don't really reach 2,000 in too many places. Look at 3 Cape. I was quite concerned though. 3 Cape does get up to pretty high, especially in parts of Pennsylvania. Does that correlate with the rest though? Not really. Let's focus on more the Ohio region. Ohio, West Virginia, Pennsylvania region. My goodness, I did not mean to do all that. Yeah. Yeah, it works. Map rate should significantly increase throughout the day. I'm gonna do that, sorry. ML Cape. Doesn't actually get that high. Be a cause. Because it's probably just be a linear event. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be a more linear event. At least it eventually becomes adequate. 0 to 1 shear is insane though, so I guess that's definitely where the tornado risk is coming from. It's not the highest I've seen. Yeah, let's check out EHI real quick. 'Cause I actually love composites. Yeah, no, I definitely see that. I definitely see the risk that exists there. Although composites don't tell the whole story, so it's also kind of why you should be checking individual ones. Because if one of the parameters is low, then everything else is going to be low. So the highest risk is going to be up there. But yeah. Alright. Hope everyone's having a good morning day. I kind of just woke up a few minutes ago, so like an hour or two ago, but whatever. Clearly this is like a linear type situation here that was spread and should die off before reaching New Jersey. Cool. We're not gonna check the other models, so just add me on Snapchat if you want to say that. We'll move over to um down here. Ah, the LED is a 20 to 1 up actually at the moment. So if you're in, I'm pretty sure there is one. If you're in there, you should definitely be taking cover. Civil Base Cape's a lot more high in this Texas region. Yeah, there is a 20 to 1 up at the moment. Two of them actually. I'm looking at a mayor on my phone. There's definitely some rotation. Okay, if you're in these 20 to 1, take cover. Although I can't really cover them right now because that would just be dumb of me. You know, parameters are high. LCLs are kind of high in some areas, but not like every single place has high LCLs. Yeah, no, I think this is gonna be some sort of like I don't know why there's not a tornado risk on this. I feel like there should be a tornado risk. Even like I didn't see that. Whatever. I'm sure NatoCast shows something like that. But you can definitely see though. Something's gonna be something today. Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna move over real quick. We're gonna check the. Yeah, I want to close all these tabs up besides this one. I gotta figure out how to work this. Um, what is this? The 7th. Okay. Ah, this covers everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Cape should significantly increase. SCPs are up to 4 in spots. Should go up to the 8. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Excuse me. I want to check. You put an S comes up. That's terrific. Normally the Storm Prediction Center comes up, but I would take with what I can get. Mesoscale discussion. Well, this is not for tornadoes, so I don't care. It's not like that. It's not like no tornadoes, no risk, but it's just more like a This isn't for the main focal point in the Ohio region. But potential for strong to severe wind gusts likely to increase with gradually intensifying storms to the mid to late afternoon. Um, yeah, we're not live streaming, so we're not gonna read all this. Anyhow, let's get with this. Quick summary: fast moving cold front and strong level low jet will support scattered damaging winds and a few tornadoes across the upper Ohio Valley into and western Pennsylvania / New York this afternoon. Farther south from Texas into the lower Mississippi Valley, storms along and ahead of the southern moving cold front will produce damaging winds with large hail most likely in Texas and a brief tornado possible. Storms weaken after sunset as instability drops. Region by region breakdown, we have the Ohio Valley into the western Pennsylvania / western New York. Large scale trout sweeping across the Midwest / Great Lakes / Ohio Valley. Surface low lacing on Ontario / Quebec. Strong cold front pushing east. 40 to 50 knot plus low level jet increasing moisture and shear ahead of the front. Miller Cape only 500 to 1,000 joules per kilogram, but strong low to / mid level flow compensates. Expected hazards. Um, Sky damaging winds from fast-moving clusters / line segments, a few tornadoes including the line-embedded circulations or transit supercells, that diminishing this evening as storms hit the Appalachians and lose intensity. Timing will be from early afternoon into early evening for the upper Ohio Valley, western Pennsylvania, western New York, weakening after sunset. Texas and to the Mississippi Valley / mid-south. Current setup is widespread morning convection along a southeast moving cold front. Short bow / line segments may still produce isolated damaging winds early. Destabilization increases to the afternoon downstream. Expected hazards are damaging winds along the condensating outflow, which is the main hazard. Large hail in Texas with steep mid-level lapse rates, higher MU Cape, modest enhanced mid/upper level flow supports supercell structures. Brief tornadoes are possible, especially early where low-level winds remain enhanced. Note, storms become more linear with time, and threat decreases after early evening. Even if these guys are like 9 p.m. Action-oriented checklist. If you're in Western Pennsylvania, Western New York, or Upper Ohio Valley, expect fast-moving lines with damaging wind potential. Secure loose outdoor items before early afternoon. Have multiple ways to receive warnings. Storms will move quickly. Tornado potential is low but not zero. Treat warnings as seriously. If you're in Texas / lower Mississippi Valley, large hail is a standout hazard in Texas. Protect vehicles if possible. Damaging winds is more likely farther east. Brief tornadoes possible in Arkansas, Mississippi, Tennessee early in the period. I want to take us over to. Sorry about that. I want to take us to the HIF. Oh my god, how funny is that? We're chilling. Number one here, not too much of a sign of it. Whatchamacallit. We can. I want to check um low level jet here, which is pretty strong when you get into again. I know you're region. My lower jet just doesn't exist down here. I was not checking this for. I was checking it for updraft velocity. We're gonna check both places. We're gonna start off with the. Does this cover the whole region? Yes, it does. It's actually not exactly what I wanted to see, but thanks for that. Oh no, not that. This. There you go. This is the maximum like strong updrafts. We can definitely see some stronger ones in the Ohio region, but nothing that screams tornado like, significant. That's good. That's all I really wanted to see. It's been a minute since we were tracking that. Not even updated to whatchamacallit. Why is it not? Maybe it is. I'm just an idiot. Because it says March 6th and today's March 7th. Whatever. Okay. I think that's all we have to cover. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry. Forgot. We have multiple severe weather days upcoming. We have day 4, we have day 5, and then day 6 could show something, but nothing's too confident yet. Both these days are going to be hectic, and I'll probably be live for both of them. No way, guys. But oh well. Huh. By the time I have to stream today, I'll probably be a lot more ready to stream. I don't feel like reading all this out. Where's my AirPods at? I have music playing. I forgot to copy and paste. No. The Sun Baked Center highlights Tuesday and Wednesday as an active severe weather days, like stretching from the southern plains into the mid-lower Mississippi Valley into the Ohio Valley. Confidence is only high enough for the Sun Baked Center outlines risk areas for this far out, which is notable. Day 4 Tuesday, the pattern overview is an upper low over northern Mexico ejects east and slash northeast. It becomes an open wave as it merges with the northern stream trout digging into the plains. Strong southern westerly deep layer flow overspreads a large warm sector. Two surface lows develop, one on the central southern high plains, Lee cyclogenesis, one over Iowa with northern trout. Surface features a sharpening dryline Pacific front across southern plains, a cold front pushing southeast into ew, sorry. Um, Sharpening dry line slash Pacific front across the southern plains. A cold front pushing southeast in the Missouri slash mid Mississippi Valley overnight. Severe weather expectations: strong ascent plus rich moisture plus strong shear equals widespread severe potential. Thunderstorms might likely develop across the warm sector ahead of the boundaries. Hazards may include supercells, large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes. Environment supports it. This is shaping up to be a broad, potentially significant severe weather day. Day 5, Wednesday. Pattern overview. The large-scale trout in the cold front continues eastward. A deepening surface low tracks from the Great Lakes into Ontario into Quebec. Strong southwesterly flow remains over a moist, warm sector. Forecast uncertainty, which is how far east Tuesday storms develop, how much instability can recover downstream, how quickly the warm sector can reestablish out of the front. Severe weather expectations. Even with the uncertainties, the environment supports isolated and scattered severe storms along the coast front. Hazards, damaging winds, large hail, and tornadoes, conditional but possible. The threat may extend from southern plains, lower mid Mississippi Valley, Ohio Valley, possibly towards the Tennessee Valley slash mid South. Big picture, this is a multi-day severe weather episode. Tuesday looks more widespread and higher confidence. Wednesday looks broader but more conditional. Expect storm extending to adjust and refine risks as those details become clearer. That's everything though. I'm sorry that this stream was video was like really scuffed. I just kind of woke up. I gotta still lock in, but yeah. Odds are we'll probably be live today. I honestly don't even know what time. Really, anytime after like 3 p.m. normally storms start firing. So, or they normally start issuing mesoscale discussions. So within 1 to 5 p.m. But I can get an accurate timing for you guys. So not what I should be looking. Yeah. That's 20, which is what? Yeah, so within 1 to 5 p.m. I I see. I said live between 1 to 5 p.m.